Yo, welcome to episode 12 of the Wine Bottles and Washcloths podcast. You know the voices that you would hear. I was going to say the voice, but then that would be selfish because it's not just mine. It's other people in the room.
It is.
So with that being said, I'm your host, one of your hosts, Damo Hicks. Along with me is T, a.k.a. Terrence Yates, a.k.a. T, a.k.a. T double nuts. I don't hope so. I don't know.
Yeah, I do have two.
And you might hear that there's a silence in the room. We're missing one of our illustrious hosts,
Mr. MIA.
Mr. MIA. But here's the thing, though. We'll figure it out. We'll get it situated, get him back in effect. We'll see how this thing works out. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
But there has been a lot of news, and that's capital A, L-O-T, news that is happening in the football realm. Because here's the thing. We have given you episode upon episode upon episode upon episode of just regular information, but now that it's football season, you can smell it in the air. You can smell the Flexall 454.
Oh my God.
You can smell the leather. No homo, but you can smell the leather from the footballs, the fresh cut grass,
No homo.
the paint that makes the white stripes on the field. You could just smell it in the air. Football season hath descended uponst us. I said that biblical for you niggas who go to church. And I don't know if you can say nigga in church, but here's the saying. Who cares, right? The point is this. Football news is out here in these streets. Let's talk about it. Boom. First off, Antonio Brown, by the time we recorded this podcast, he got released. And I got a text message saying that he got released before it hit anything else. So technically, I'm the black Adam Schefter out here in them gang.
It's true. He had about 3 or 4 minutes before, maybe 5.
Did that.
Before even ESPN and Adam Schefter.
I'm trying to tell you, people don't believe anything. Look, let me tell you. If I didn't say it to him in advance,
I wouldn't have believed it.
He would have never believed anything. No one believes anything I say.
Nope.
Until it is a virtual, like it has to be always documented, recorded, anything. I feel like I'm always on trial with people who I'm supposedly friends with. I hate it. I don't like it. I need to rethink my friendship contract with a lot of these people because these people don't believe me. Like all I do is make up shit.
But that's all it happened.
All I did was I came up with one story about history. Everybody knows Abe Lincoln is a small forward.
Oh my God.
Used to recruit slaves. Everyone knows that. Right? Everyone. If you don't, look it up.
Apparently.
Whatever.
Apparently.
The point is
was
this.
real.
The point is this. I am good for information, bro. Black Adam Schefter.
Black Adam Schefter.
Antonio Schefter. Antonio Schefter Jenkins. You gotta hyphenate it. Like Rogers Cromartie.
So this dude.
So yeah. I mean, you got the timeline. You know it. You know the timeline of the whole debacle that was the Antonio Brown situation.
I mean, yeah.
Left Pittsburgh.
Left Pittsburgh
with a bunch of animosity and sour grapes, right? Went to Oakland.
He went to Oakland. He
was supposed to be making a new start.
So in March of this year, they sent a 3rd and 5th round pick to the Steelers, and
it was on Hard Knocks, nonetheless.
This is true.
So let's talk. I mean, let's fucking go through it. Let's go through it.
So after that, in May, all the helmet stuff started happening.
Helmet shit. So this motherfucker wanted to play in a specific helmet. He said that this is the helmet that he felt comfortable playing in. He was protecting his head, yada, 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 yada.
And to a degree, I understood
Makes
what he's
sense.
saying. He was like, the dude, for the pretty much most of his career, he has been injury-free.
Hey, makes sense.
And he's saying, hey, all these concussions and all this stuff's happened in this league. I got a helmet. I feel safe in this helmet. Why?
Not a problem. I had no problem with that.
I get that.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue. The issue is that you just get with this new team. You got a helmet issue, so you just walk away from practice, though. You're not even there.
Right.
You walk away.
Right.
Okay, so anybody else that plays in the NFL, if you at training camp, you are away from your family. You're away from, you're sleeping in your bed. You're in a facility to supposedly commune and gel with your team, especially if you're new. Right? That's the time to do it. You having helmet issues? Okay, great. But you should at least still be in that room.
And
he was not. This motherfucker just walked off and did his own thing.
And he's not the only person who had to beef with the helmet thing. This is not just a Antonio Brown thing.
But he's the one that made it.
Multiple stars have.
They made it a big to-do.
Yep.
But this motherfucker was walking away from training camp, though.
Yeah.
As a new player to the team.
Yeah. Because
training camp is essential. Granted, you're the best wide receiver in the league. Got you. However.
Tom Brady is arguably the best quarterback in the league.
Drafted in 6th round.
You know what I'm saying? As I said, arguably, depending on who you talk to, that dude is the best quarterback in the league. He had the same issue. They made him change his helmet. Boom. He didn't like it. Nope. He didn't want to do it. But he had to. But he did it.
Boom.
So it's not just an Antonio Brown thing. But after that, in addition to that, his feet.
Yep. Okay. So then he gets in a cryogenic chamber
in France.
In France
in the off season
to recoup his body. Got it. Mm-hmm. We got it. Yeah. Your body is your instrument when you do this sport.
I've never done it.
Brutal sport. I wanted to do it, but here's the thing: when the thing goes like below 200,
So apparently,
you have to wear for your extremities.
Yeah, you put gloves and you put stuff on your feet
and socks, thermal socks, thermal gloves. Gotcha.
Apparently, everybody knows this.
Everyone should. It's negative 200 degrees.
But Antonio Brown.
Okay, hops in barefoot. Check me out.
In -2.
I'm Antonio Brown. Boom, man.
Fucks his feet up.
Gets all kinds of frostbite on his shit. Shows it on Hard Knocks.
Right.
Shit looks like some type of zombie dick skin. She's just peeling off. It's gross.
Oh my goodness.
It's gross. It's terrible.
Man.
It looked like snake foot.
Yes.
Got snake foot.
So he comes, he reports to camp. He can't run.
Can't run because his feet is all
right. So he can't run now. He got a helmet that he don't like. All this is going on at the same time.
Again, shows up full training camp one day. Mm-hmm. Next day, my feet fucked up. And my helmet thing's still going on. Right. I'm gone again.
Right.
Gone.
So they apparently get all that stuff together. All right.
Shows up again. For, look, out of 4 episodes of Hard Knocks?
Right.
He was in 2. If that. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them were just him at home.
Right. So.
This is bad. So after all of this, right?
Yeah.
He shows up. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. We're tired of dealing with this dude. They fine him $57,000.
54, 55, whatever.
Okay.
50 something.
Guess what? To me, I'm probably gonna kill somebody. To him, it should be coins.
It should be.
Yeah.
But it was the principle to him.
$30 million guarantee contract,
right.
$57,000.
Right.
Yeah, that's like nickels.
Well, so they fine him that. And
he goes on a tirade.
He goes on a tirade, goes on social media the way he does.
Okay, so what I heard was that he met with the GM. Mm-hmm. They said he called him a bunch of crackers.
There it is.
But then he said he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But apparently, whatever he called him, like Mike Mayock did not like.
Okay, so what happened was, and I read this. This was on Twitter. I read it. It says that that he went in, punted a football at him, at the GM, and said, "Find me for that shit too." Oh. And so the Raiders were like, "Oh, okay." And then they fined his ass $215,000, which then negates his guaranteed money in his contract.
All 29
Here's the thing.
mil.
Let me tell you something, Antonio Brown. I know you don't listen to this podcast.
Oh, hold on. Before you even say that.
Oh, yes.
He stood in front of the team after that and gave what they say, an emotional apology.
Emotional. Yeah. Right.
So obviously he was like, "Oh, okay, I feel bad about that."
Somebody was like, "You know, you done fucked up."
So he gets in front of the team
the bottle of
with the team captains next to him in solidarity with him and the team. He gives a heartfelt apology to the team.
Air quotes.
Big air quotes.
Yeah, air quotes.
And then all that.
Punt the football. Find me for that shit too, bitch. And then they're like, got you. And then they then, here's the problem. Okay. So you are Antonio Brown. Arguably the best wide receiver at this time in the NFL. Right? Mm-hmm. There's no argument.
Most people will not dispute that.
Okay. So what you have to do is you can be the arguably best wide receiver in the game right now. However, here are 2 strikes that you have against you. A, you black. B, your ass already had baggage coming into the joint.
Plenty.
C, right? You going up against the people who make the fucking rules with your money.
Dude.
Come on, you think crackers don't got out? Sorry to say crackers, but find me too, bitch.
Right. Oh, here's the line. I overstep.
You think that these jokers don't have anything set up where they can find a way to get your ass up out of it? Let me tell you something. As a dude who has dated a bunch of chicks, right? If you know a chick got baggage, you find an exit route with her, even if it's, let me start an argument. Because I know she going to take it too far, and then I can just right out the back door, right?
Boom.
This is how you do it. Come on.
So
that's game 101.
So you think Antonio Brown's the first player in the NFL that's came with baggage, who had a big personality? What? Hell no.
Dude, Josh Gordon is in, this guy is in New England right now. He has been suspended from the league indefinitely at least twice.
At least twice. I was going to say.
Has been reinstated at least twice. The Patriots won't let this motherfucker go.
No.
Hey, he's a great wide receiver.
I mean, they're paying this motherfucker in lobster tails.
This nigga cannot leave the drugs alone.
He can't.
And you think that's not in his contract that he's got to leave the ooey alone?
He was selling cars.
This motherfucker was walking down the street barefoot one day. Look at this. There's a football life or something on this dude, and he talks about it. This motherfucker, man, look, all of these people put shit in. Once they know your history, that shit is in the contract.
That's right.
That's smart.
That's right.
And for you to think that you can sit there, punt the football at the motherfucker, right? At your boss.
At your boss.
Nonetheless.
I mean, who?
And then say, find me for that shit too? Bruh. Oh, yeah, we're going to find you. The exact amount it takes for us to hit this clause in your contract that voids out your $30 million,
right? Thus
making you get paid as a per diem.
They are dumb as
shit. So in order for you to get paid now, your ass got to show up to games. So you can't be Antonio Brown and just go off on your own shit.
Right.
They got you by the balls right there.
Yep.
And on top of that, then you be like, oh, well, I'm frustrated with that. I want to get released. And what did they do?
They released his ass.
They cut you like a third nipple, bro. You gone.
So now $30 million is gone.
You did all of that extracurricular bullshit for nada.
Oh no! Okay, so did you hear? Did you
nada
hear that after this whole helmet thing, he posted on social media again?
Yeah,
you saw him with the picture of the new helmet.
Yes,
and he was like the best move he ever made, or whatever.
This X something blah 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 number helmet.
So
yes,
that was another thing that pissed the team off because it was like, hold up, you made all that up so you can get an endorsement deal. He did. So he did all that helmet shit, all that drama. Because he thought he was too smart.
I'm not hating on a dude's bread.
Oh my!
I'm not gonna hate on a dude's bread. But that's endorsement 101.
You do not post your moves on Facebook and let everybody know what the moves you made because nobody would have known. It would have been like, oh, a company is now. This company is trying to make money off of you for that. I get that. I would have been like, hey, if I was a helmet company, I would have jumped on it too.
Yeah.
But you don't say I engineered that. I put that whole thing in. I did all this.
Oh yeah, you don't tip your hand that you did that for that.
He tipped his hand.
Dumb. That's dumb. Hey man, look, let me tell you something.
Come on, man.
Which leads me to my next. Go to school.
Stay in school.
Go to school. Learn exactly what right from wrong is.
Oh my God.
And then talk to the people around your way. Talk to the OGs, talk to your uncles, talk to your daddy, talk to your mama, talk to your brothers, talk to people who know what common sense is. Apparently that is a rare, that's a unicorn around these parts nowadays. In this world, common sense is a black diamond. And notice, by the way, a quick shout out to black folks as in general. Canary diamonds are pretty expensive. Those are yellow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Flawless diamonds. That's pretty goddamn expensive. And that's flawless, which is, we'll call them white people diamonds. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the most expensive diamond? Black diamond.
Black diamond.
Huh.
It's amazing, huh? Yeah. Black.
Hey, I don't make this shit up. I just report the news, baby. That's what I do.
Black Adam Schefter.
Hey, Black Adam Schefter. Antonio Schefter Jenkins. Out here, gang gang.
That's right. So on that with the blacks, because we are the best out here.
beatboxing it out here in them streets. Hey, you know what? I was talking to somebody I know, a good friend of mine, the other day, posthumously, right? I can't talk to him person to person because, well, he's not alive. But I had a conversation, right? He approached me in my dreams this morning.
All right.
And he said he would like to chime in on the Antonio Brown situation.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
my guy.
Oh.
Let me go get him.
Let me go. Yeah.
No. Yes, brother. Come get this Antonio Brown stuff in here. Oh. I've been waiting for this shit, bro. Hello.
Oh.
I would like to address the Antonio Brown situation.
Look who's made a comeback.
All you have to do, my brother,
reappearance.
because I played the basketball in the Johannesburg when I was rocked up in the prison. I was as you people call it, the point guard, but I call it the dribbles a lot and pass the ball guy.
Okay.
I have a little bit of insight, as the young people call it, the insight for the Antonio Brown. Bruh, shut the fuck up and make the bread.
That's right.
Catch the ball. Okay, Mandela out.
Nelson Mandela, everybody.
Hey, my guy came through.
Hey.
He had some words of wisdom.
Hold up.
Apartheid is bullshit.
Okay, all right, man. We get it.
Oh, so you know what? Only here on Wild
Brother! Okay, nigga, we get it. Cut it out.
Get
Okay.
cameo appearances,
Hey,
guest
my guy just comes
appearances
through.
by
That's what he does.
our famous people. Nelson Mandela.
It's my guy. It's my boy. It's my
You know
boy.
what? We're gonna have to go and get Nelson to come back every now and then.
Hey, I got a Ouija board. I'll get him.
All
He,
right.
he comes through every once in a while. He talks to me in my dreams.
But yeah, the black folks is making a big time. Black quarterbacks.
Hey, the league. Hey, we got at least 7 in the league.
This is a year, man.
7. We got. I'm gonna put it, and this is.
So I got this. There's a article on
Okay.
undefeated.com right now by Jason Reed. It's called "Welcome to the Year of the Black Quarterback," where he was talking about just that. We were talking about Antonio Brown, the dumb shit he's doing. But on the flip side of that, there are really, really good things happening in the NFL for us.
Yep. There's
Black
two sides
folks.
to every coin.
That's right.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man, franchise quarterbacks with Unitas, Namath, Bradshaw, Staubach, Montana, Marino, Elway Aikman.
Yep.
All those. All them white.
All of them white chocolate. Vanilla.
And they would not let black folks, now,
It was hard to
black
do.
guys be quarterbacks.
You had some.
They did not think we were smart enough.
That's
We
true.
couldn't handle
That's true.
the pressure.
That's what they
we
said.
couldn't do it. We remember Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham.
Warren Moon played.
Doug
let me tell you
Williams,
something.
man. I mean, for real.
Fuck all of those guys. Warren Moon played 50,000 years of football.
Mm-hmm.
The man was 39 when he got to the league and played another 12 years in the NFL, from the CFL
Because they
would not draft
They
him.
wouldn't draft him
and
as a quarterback.
Canada. Oh, new listeners, by the way.
Hey,
Canada.
we're gonna get back to that.
Drafted this brother and gave him a shot. He played double-digit years in the CFL.
Yep.
Left from Canada. Shout out to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And came to the NFL because they were like, we'll give this dog a shot to throw the ball around in Houston, Texas. Gave him a shot. He blew it the fuck up. And
Went to the Hall of Fame.
He played double-digit years in the NFL. That's at least 50 million years of football. When you think about the wear and tear on your body, especially because this motherfucker was running his ass off, too.
Running his ass off.
And he was a not Houston Texans. This motherfucker was an Oiler. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you look at it, the league. You got the Cam Newtons.
Oh, hey,
hey, man.
Who we got?
Cam.
Whoa,
Your boy Cam, man.
Whoa.
Your boy Cam is doing it. I mean, you look at the guys, the established black quarterbacks that are out there. This is a former MVP.
Out of 32 teams,
there's only 32 quarterback jobs in the world.
We have now solidified 7 that I know of.
Yeah,
and that's without me just going down. We're not talking about backups or nothing. We're talking about straight up starters.
Well, I was talking before we started recording, telling Damo. If you look at the MVP last year, Patrick Mahomes, Black guy.
Hey, who was the MVP of 2015?
Oh God, we back to Cam Newton again.
Hey!
Cam Newton. So yeah, Patrick Mahomes was the MVP, the first overall pick in this year's draft.
Have you heard Patrick Mahomes talk, by the way? Kermit the Frog. He's like, hey ho, this is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it's
I throw the ball with my left hand.
It's like, go out there and throw that ball some more.
Hey ho.
Get out there and throw that ball, man.
Me and Piggy.
But yeah,
hey ho.
first overall pick this year, Kyler Murray.
Little dude,
but he's a black dude. I mean, you just think
if you gotta think about the quarterbacks we got, and they dominating the league. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah,
you got your Dak Prescotts, right? Mm-hmm. You got your Cams.
Yep.
You got your Kyler Murrays now.
That's right.
You got your Lamar Jacksons.
Yep.
You got your Russell Wilson.
Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, you got your Deshaun Watson.
I said Deshaun.
You got your Patrick Mahomes. You got your Jacoby Brissett's who just got to come up because Andrew Luck retired.
Right. I just forgot about him.
And they put their faith in the brother. And on top of this, here's a great story about Jacoby Brissett. Does not have an agent and just got a 3-year, $30 million extension that he negotiated himself. And what he said was, here's the quote. They said, how come you don't have an agent? He was like, I didn't want somebody going in the office bullshitting on my behalf. I could do it myself.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
How can you not get behind a dude like that?
That's black shit.
Right.
Man.
I mean, so this is the year of the black quarterback. And it's going to be many more to come because the league apparently says, okay, this is the way it's going.
Yep, they're like, look, these sons of bitches. We didn't think they were smart enough to do it at first. But I'll tell you what, though. Them black sons of bitches got big ass arms. They can throw the fuck out of the ball. And their legs are goddamn miraculous. All that running from the police, they can get away from anybody. Holy Toledo. You see that boy jump the fence? Running from the cops before he got shot in the back? We got to get one of those on the team.
Probably how they sound.
That was how the NFL sounds to me.
That is how they sound.
That is literally the ultimate voice of the NFL. It just sounds like a cool-ass white guy.
Sound like Jerry Jones. Yeah. The voice of the NFL.
Yeah, the voice of the NFL is just racism. Them goddamn darkies are fast as fuck, man. I got to get a couple of them on the team. I knew a dude to talk like that. I used to fill vending machines up. Here's the thing. I used to fill vending machines up when I got kicked out of college. Yeah, that's neither here nor there. That's the story. We'll revisit
that's another story.
Okay, so there was these. I mean, I worked at this white ass company. It was like 3 black people who worked for the entire company. One of the dudes, I knew him going into it, and he literally just fixed all the vending machines. Like he was like the vending machine mechanic. Right. The other dude, he didn't drive a truck. Like he didn't drive a route truck, which is the trucks that you take. You load the snacks up, you go around to each joint, fill them up, take the cash out, blah, blah, blah. I did that. This dude, he just worked in the facility doing different things. So they asked him to cut grass. I'll never forget this as long as
He went from driving the truck to cutting grass?
He never drove the truck.
Oh, no. He went.
So this joint is so funny to me. So they asked him to cut grass. He used to do just odd shit in the office. So they were like, hey, can you move X, Y, and Z to X, Y, and Z? He was like, yeah, no problem. They was like, hey, can you go outside and cut grass? He was like, man, I ain't cutting no fucking grass, you white motherfuckers. And then he was like, I heard him talking. I swear to God, I will never forget this as long as I live. I walked past, and they were having a meeting about this dude. They were like, he's a hard worker, man, but that motherfucker don't want to cut no grass. Hey, they said, it's like, that black motherfucker don't want to cut no grass. Hey, I swear to you, I will never forget that as long as I live. That's where I got that voice from. I was like, I swear that was the all white meeting right there. And from that point on, that guy's voice is the racism ultimate voice of all time. So anything I think of that's racist, that's the voice that comes to mind. That motherfucker don't want to cut no grass. Hey, I will never forget that as long as I live. I will never forget it.
Oh my God.
He's a hard worker, but that motherfucker don't want to cut no grass. He got real high then. Don't want to cut no grass.
So, transitioning from that.
Yes.
We did want to welcome some new
Hey,
new listeners, man.
International.
We like to let y'all know. And we got new places.
We got new listeners.
So we now have listeners in Sweden.
Hey,
I'm gonna take Sweden.
Hey, low key flex. I do that.
I'm gonna take Sweden.
Swiss Miss.
I'm gonna take Sweden because I drive a Volvo.
Hey,
hey, you see my TV stand and my bookshelf over there from IKEA. Hey, that's me. Sweden. I'm taking that Sweden. So we also have India. Hey, I take that.
I'll take that. You know why? I'll tell you why I'm gonna take that. Because we recorded one time, and right before we recorded, we went to the kebab spot and got some naan bread.
It's so fucking true.
Curry chickpeas.
I didn't know where you were going. I was
chicken tikka masala. That's what happened. That shit was delicious.
Shit is delicious. All right. And hey, we got Canada.
Hey,
we got Canada.
Drake
Ontario.
listens.
Ontario, Canada.
Shout out to Ontario, eh?
That's right. Hey, so on that, since we're talking about international,
let's talk international news.
We talking international news.
Good story. This is a great story. This is a feel good. This is a feel good story.
So yeah, for some people,
ultimately, yes.
So you even know about this story? You were saying that
I saw this.
There is a woman in Australia. She's a vegan.
Good eye.
Big time vegan.
Good eye, Mike.
So much that her neighbors love to barbecue. She took these motherfuckers to court.
Okay, let's pause.
Yeah.
The sheer level of entitlement that you can fucking take somebody to court because they are barbecuing in their own backyard.
And you
cannot control the way the wind blows.
And she doesn't like the smell of the meat and the fish.
And I quote, I couldn't come out of my house because of the smell from their meat that was cooking. You entitled piece of shit. What the fucking why?
What?
Dude, you know what I would do? Matter of fact, I would do the same thing these motherfuckers doing. Asshole to me was like, hey, let's get a coalition.
So there has to be a few demos in Australia.
This is how I know this is how I know we need to get. Hey, let me tell you something.
There are some demos in
I need Australia to join forces with me.
Yo.
And get onto this podcast. You would love it.
This is the shit. I love it. So on October 19th, there is a barbecue plan.
There's a barbecue plan.
Okay, so this woman's name is Cilla, Cilla.
Okay.
Cilla Cardon.
Okay.
So they created an event. They're throwing a barbecue. For her.
So in the black community, that's called a block party.
Oh, they're throwing a block party for this bitch.
They got a block party.
The community barbecue for Cilla Cardon.
Hey.
Apparently, there are more than 3,000 people that are going to attend this bitch.
I'm so excited about it.
And it's for her. And the event description says, don't let Cilla destroy a good old Aussie tradition. Join us for a community barbecue and help Cilla Cardon get some pork on her fork.
Hey, get some pork on your fork, bitch.
Get some pork on your fork.
You don't like the smell of it? Eat that shit.
Eat that shit.
Here's the thing.
I love it.
The fact that 3,000 motherfuckers had enough asshole in them to rally around this shit. And it's not even about asshole. It's about ain't no fucking bitch gonna tell me that I can't barbecue. What the fuck?
And it's 3,000 now. This damn barbecue will happen for a month.
Let me tell you. Hey, can somebody? I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. We're gonna take the podcast to that bitch.
Right.
I want to do it, and then I want to interview this stupid asshole so she can be like, "Oh, I didn't think they were going to." It's so funky out there where they keep barbecuing around the they throw shrimps on the barbie and pork on the barbie. I don't know. I don't even know what the Australian accent sounds like, but to me, they are the Massachusetts of England. Okay. We had this conversation.
We did have this conversation
because they say things they like. If you want to say no in Australia, like this with an Australian accent, it's like saying NOY. So you say Noi, right? Yeah. Sounds just like it, right?
It does.
Or just like with Boston, okay, so they say they drop the ER and they add an AH. Same thing. So they be like water. Except you gotta say it with a real big, like you gotta open your mouth real wide when you say it. Water.
Water.
Sister. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Water. See? I got it. I'm telling you. In Boston, they're just like chowder. See? Park the car at Harvard Yard. The concept was wicked hardcore. And so here's the thing. So if it ends in an A, then you add an R.
Okay.
That's how it is in Boston. So if it has ER, you drop it at an A. If it ends in an A, you add an R.
Okay.
So, for example, if you're saying, is Ma upstairs? Is Ma upstairs? See? Because see, you drop the stairs. Is Ma upstairs? See? Hey, dude, I've been studying accents, bro.
I'm in Boston every week, and
I think that shit.
That is what
for
they do.
For chicks to say it.
I love it.
Hey, that shit.
I love it. My coworkers up there, I tell them all the time. I'm like, they be talking. I'm like, say that again.
Yeah.
And they just look at me like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I mean, like, come on, man. Say it again. Say that shit again. That was funny as hell. You didn't hear a word I just said. I did, but I wasn't really paying attention to what you were saying.
That's what cheers is. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Been there. There's actually two of them in Boston.
I know. There's the real one, and then there's the fake front.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's the one that they showed in the
real one
looks nothing like that.
It's nothing like that on the inside.
Yeah.
They just use the front, and you go down. The bar looks nothing like it. Right. So they built a real one
so people can have it.
Yeah. Go there and be like, oh, I'm on the. But you like walk straight into that one.
And they're always glad you came.
Love that show. That's my shit right
You
there.
wanna go where people know.
That's my shit.
People are
Love
all
my
the
cheers.
same.
Love it.
You wanna go where everyone knows your name. Hey, if you listen to the podcast and this song just makes you bust out into the rest of it, just go ahead and pause the motherfucker and let yourself have it.
There it is.
Enjoy the song.
You know the song.
You better know the song. If not, don't you listen to this goddamn podcast again. We are very judgmental on this. we will judge your life. Shit. Oh, hey, speaking of judging lives, let me tell you something about judging. I watched Songland. If you don't know what Songland is, it's on NBC, and it's pretty much where songwriters come together. It's got judges. They got Ryan Tedder, it's Esther Dean, and then there's another dude. I can't remember his name. But he does a lot of country music. And then what they do is they get an artist like will.i.am was on there, Meghan Trainor was on there, Aloe Black was on there. So the song he put on the Hobbs versus Shaw soundtrack, he got from Songland. Oh, that's so what they do is they bring people that write songs, they hash out the songs or whatever, and they pick it and give it to the dude. And boom. So that's how it works.
So I know of this show, but I've never watched it.
Well, let me tell you something. I encourage you to watch it. Not only is it a good show, right?
No,
and I'm not getting endorsed by this at all by NBC. However, my girlfriend is on it, and I'm gonna tell you, Esther Dean. Esther Dean is officially my girlfriend. Oh, okay. So let me tell you, I was watching it the other day. Got on Twitter, was like, "Hey, watching Songland, and Esther Dean is a fine chocolate sister." Right? That's what I put on song. That's what I put. I didn't think anything about it. When I woke up this morning, Esther Dean liked it, which means technically we go together. So, if Esther Dean is listening, which I don't think she is, but she should, because technically we go together, so you should support your boyfriend.
Okay.
I just want to know where I should send my belongings to, because technically we're supposed to move in together.
We're supposed to move in together.
Yep,
right.
we have a child, which is my daughter, and
where should we go?
She's not going to raise herself. So if we can find a place to drop it low, girl, you know what I'm saying? Let's do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
So
you got it. You got a new boo.
My days on this podcast are numbered, by the way, because I've come up.
Yeah.
I've come up. Marcus apparently is married to an anchor. Terrence is single.
Oh shit!
And I just got out of the single category, and I'm dating someone famous.
Oh no!
I'm
anchor.
Oh no! I'm on my way. Hey, one of us had to come up. God. I did it, guys.
It was you.
Hey, the phoenix has risen from the ashes.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Esther, hit me up in my DMs. Let me know where I need to send my stuff.
What's in my shit?
I'll move. It doesn't have to be this week. I can move next week. It's fine. I'll tell my job tomorrow. Hope you have health insurance. Because we are going to need it. Boo.
We are going
to need it, boo. Boo. I don't even use the word boo. But guess what? Hey, when you got a new one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Famous.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
All right.
She is a fine ass chocolate sister though. God damn, I love me a chocolate woman. Good God in the morning.
So all the chocolate women out there. Hey.
Hit me.
Hit him up.
Slide in my DMs.
Believe me. He wants to hear from you.
Yo, 100%. I will send you a dick pic so fast. As soon as you just say hi, dick pic. You have no idea what you are getting yourself into fucking with this.
I don't know if they listen to this podcast.
Jump out
enough,
there if you
I
want.
think they do.
Jump out there and be like,
what they're getting into.
At Comic Damo Hicks on Instagram. Slide in them DMs, bro. And watch what happens. As soon as you say, hey Damo, dick. And I'm not talking. And I'm talking about it. Look, it's gonna be black and white. Like it's gonna be vintage dick pic. You gonna think that shit came from Ricky Ricardo? That joke gonna be black and white. You have no idea.
God. You're so bad. I don't even know. I was like, I had a place I was going now.
You fuck around with me if you want.
I don't even know where I was going.
Oh, I will fuck your life up like the Burger King taco. Everything about the Burger King taco says you eat it and shit yourself.
You talking about fucking people's lives up. Lives up. I was going to segue a little bit because we got to get off that shit with your ass. We'll be on that. Fucking people's lives up, man. This week, dominating the news this week is Hurricane Dorian. Yeah, man.
Hitting the Bahamas hard as fuck.
Hard, man. I feel sorry for the Bahamas.
One of my there's a lot of people on the ground though out there.
There are
gang of people out on the ground, which is great.
And which is great. I mean,
the Bahamas is a dope ass spot
because
bro.
When shit hit Puerto Rico, they was just like,
and that's American soil too,
right?
That's American soil, and they motherfuckers is
they just dragged their feet on it.
That's fucking Donald bitch ass Trump, dude.
Right? And this motherfucker comes out and said he had never heard of a Category 5 before. It's been multiple Category 5 since he's been the president. What the fuck? This guy.
Let me tell you something.
How? I mean,
I put on Twitter.
I'm pretty sure he has a whole staff of people.
He got no goddamn staff.
You know what I'm saying? Who writes shit for him. And he just goes off script.
Not his Twitter?
No. Not his Twitter. I'm saying his
Oh, you talking his speeches?
His speeches. No. When he goes on camera, they have people that write stuff for him.
Let me tell you,
stay with this, Donald.
This is what it sounds like.
Brother, stay right here. This motherfucker goes off script every time.
This is exactly how it goes. They're like, okay, Donald, we have we're going to address the hurricanes hitting Bahamas that are making their way to Florida and North Carolina. We're going to give you a script. We want you to just go off of this script, read it. And this is what he says. Shit. He's like, no, not doing it. Here, matter of fact, this is what it sounds like. This is me balling your script up and shoving it up your own ass.
Oh my God, man.
This is huge. I've never seen a Category 5 hurricane a day in my life. Category 4? Whoa. Category 5?
I've never even heard of that.
Mind blowing. Is the earth okay?
Like, Donald, but you've been through like 3 of them since you've been president.
Shut your fucking mouth. You work for me. Only person that can talk to me like that is Ivanka. And that's because she has sweet tits. Sorry, I know it's my daughter and all, but she has sweet tits.
But man, it's bad down there. And I think about it, I'm like, man, what would happen like if something like that hit like here? Like
I know exactly what would happen.
How would people
I know
in
exactly.
this area? We live in the DMV.
That's the only way to make America great
Maryland,
again.
Virginia area. That's where we're at right now. So if this was to hit this area, man, like
take out BG&E,
how would people react? Like how would
it's the only way to make America great again.
Oh man,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if we lose power, right? We lose cell phone connectivity. We lose power, right?
Yeah, because all that's going down.
Because then you know what that means, right? People will take the first couple days, and they'll be like, "Wah!" And then after that, they'll literally have to sit down and communicate with people that live in their houses, which would make America great again. And then when it comes back up, they'll be like, my God, I just found out that my mom actually gave birth to me through something called her vagina. I've never looked up from my phone enough to know that my mother gave birth to me. And I didn't know that broccoli was delicious. I've I've always just ordered shit from Postmates. I also have a dog, and we love him. What? What? I've always just liked pictures of other people's animals. Oh my God.
It's amazing. I can't even.
Did you know we breathe oxygen? What?
It was.
No one on Twitter told me that before.
They had I saw on Instagram, they had a video, like a surveillance camera video of a BP in
gas station?
Gas station.
Oh.
Somewhere like I think it was in Florida.
I thought you meant BP like a black person.
No.
Always watching us.
No, like a gas station. I think it was somewhere. I think it was in Florida. It might have been Bahamas. I think it was in Florida because this shit hit Florida, and they just like ran in and looted the shit out of this motherfucker. They just ran in.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta
do.
And
looted this motherfucker. Yo, it was crazy. So I know all that would happen. Like people would just take advantage of the situation.
And I guarantee you, based off of the county it is or the area, the government wouldn't even do shit. Just like they didn't do shit for fucking Puerto Rico.
Right.
Here's the thing though.
I
found this news story.
Okay.
This is how I keep trying to tell people that we should not give two fucks about the federal government. They do shit to fuck with us, and they do shit to just not give a shit about us on a regular. And it's just some things that get like publicized. But I found this article that was on BuzzFeed, and it says 14 declassified government documents that are actually terrifying.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Check this out. Number 1, Operation Midnight Climax. Sounds like some freak shit, right? This is what it is.
That's the name of the operation.
The government hired sex workers to dose their clients with LSD for mind control research purposes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2, Acoustic Kitty.
Who is naming this shit?
This is the government. Operation Go Fuck Yourself. It's about masturbation. We're going to put LSD in people's hands, and when they jerk off, they will be high as a kite. What the fuck? Okay, so here it is. Number 2, Acoustic Kitty. The CIA invested millions in a program called Acoustic Kitty that tried to make cat spies by implanting microphones and a neurotransmitter into them and having them spy on foreign officials. Acoustic Kitty. Number 3, the Nixon administration had a speech prepared in case the moon landing failed. This says the speech is so chilling, it began with, "Fate has ordained that the men who went to the moon to explore in peace will stay on the moon to rest in peace." Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. This.
Oh shit.
They were like, "Hey, this ain't gonna work."
This shit is
Write that up in case, bro.
We had like a 15% chance of success anyway.
Okay, this one right here. This is the most fucked up one to me. Well, not the most, because COINTELPRO is the most fucked up one, and that is what the FBI did to the Black Panther Party. But that's neither here nor there, and that's why I don't fuck with the FBI or anybody else for real. But here's the point. Number 4, Devil Eyes.
Devil Eyes.
Okay, check this out, and I'll show you a picture of this one. This one says, after 9/11, the CIA launched a secret psychological warfare program called Devil Eyes, where they made figurines, action figures, if you will, that looked like Osama bin Laden and gave them to kids in South Asia. After the toy was left in the sun for a certain amount of time, its face would peel off to reveal a demon-like vision with red skin, green eyes, and black marks on its face. Basically, a demon. The objective was to scare kids and their parents so bin Laden and Al-Qaeda would lose support.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. He's showing me a picture of this joint. Wow.
Yeah. So they made the motherfucker look like Osama bin Laden. Dark as shit, right?
Right.
And then you leave it in the sun, he turns into Darth Maul.
Short from the exactly.
Right.
Looks like Darth Maul.
Right.
He's got the black marks and everything on his face.
Yeah. Okay. So this, mind you, this was 14 declassified. We're only on number 5.
Good God.
Number 5. A German freedom fighter and her husband who spied on her. Yeah. In East Germany, A committed freedom fighter, Vera Langsfield, and her husband had dealt with having her home raided while she was away, being arrested on the way to protest, and all sorts of state-sponsored harassment. After the wall fell, she was able to read the document I think it says Stasi had kept on her and found out her own husband was an undercover agent and had written many reports on her activities and had her arrested.
What the fuck?
This is the government, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that they hide all kinds of shit.
So here's the thing. When shit happens, like the whole Area 51,
yeah,
I fucking believe it, bro.
Yeah, I kind of believe it.
I believe most of the shit people say about stuff because it's not. Here's the thing. If I can come to a conclusion and say, nah, you know what? I've seen things that none of this is possible. Bullshit. If you can think about it, the shit's possible.
It's probably possible.
And these motherfuckers are doing it behind the scenes.
Now, what you said, that was 4. You said how many on that joint?
14.
That's 14.
We're at number 6 now. And here's number 6. The heart attack gun. The CIA, again, developed an assassination weapon that was essentially a poison gun. Once it was shot, it was untraceable in the victim's bloodstream and left no marks on the body. You know how many people have said that Prince was assassinated? Or Michael Jackson was assassinated, and they're like, "Oh no, that's stupid. That's a conspiracy theory." This shit that I just read,
that's some old James Bond
says that they can do it.
Yeah,
and there's a picture of a motherfucker holding the shit, and it doesn't look like a new picture. That shit looks like something from like the 60s, sure. 70s, 80s at most.
And the crazy thing is, I already know that the stuff we come out, the stuff that we have as citizens, regular old citizens, by the time we get anything, it's the government has used it up,
dude,
and they're on to like 2-3 generations past.
Exactly. If this story is declassified, they've already been like, nah, it doesn't work.
Some shit
it doesn't work.
They like, we don't even give a shit about that. That's just so old. So I know that, like with all of our technology, our cell phones. What? All this stuff, any technology that comes down to like a consumer
they've already
level,
had it. Yeah.
They had it, like you said, probably back in the 60s or 70s.
They've already had it, exploited it,
and they don't give a fuck about it right now. That's why we can have it, and we think we're cutting edge on everything. And I love tech. That's my shit. And I understand that by the time we get it, it's already
ages old. And while you assholes are going out buying the new iPhone for not better cell quality, but for the fucking camera.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing they can do to upgrade cell phones.
Not much.
No one has ever gone into a cell phone commercial. Like there's no one ever a cell phone commercial. And they're like, hey, the new Samsung Galaxy actually has dope ass reception and won't ever drop a fucking call. That's not what they do. They're like, the screen, 4,000 pixels of LED liquid gold.
Yeah.
And the camera, you can take a picture of someone's molecules, send it to your friend, and then another copy of that person will emerge in their house.
Yeah,
but none of it has anything to do with the fucking cell quality.
It's not much they can really do. Cell phones have. It's not much.
They've maxed out. They've hit their peak, buddy.
Hit their peak.
Everything else is just you're just giving me. I can play games faster,
right?
I can take better selfies.
Pictures. Yeah, it's better pictures.
It's a fucking phone, dude.
And like the tech right now is the screens, dual screens. They're putting multiple screens on stuff.
Oh shit!
Like Samsung came out there a folding phone. And then had to take it back.
Yeah.
Because the shit didn't work.
Nope.
I mean,
because the crease kept fucking up in the middle, yeah.
So they got to go into other companies that are coming out with dual screen stuff.
Here we go. Number 7. Project Sunshine. Project Sunshine was a secret program where the U.S. government bought the remains of dead infants to test for radiation. When they took limbs from them, the parents were never told. One mother wasn't allowed to dress her daughter for a funeral because doctors had removed her legs and didn't want her to find out. Yeah. This is BuzzFeed. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, BuzzFeed, bro.
Damn.
Number 8. The findings of the Vietnam War Crimes Working Group. After the My Lai massacre, the killing of around 400 to 500 innocent civilians in Vietnam after the army After an army troop killed an entire village, the U.S. government established a group to investigate other war crimes like this occurring in Vietnam called the Vietnam War Crimes Working Group. They found that U.S. soldiers had committed 28 massacres of equal or greater magnitude than My Lai that the public wasn't even aware of. Yo! Hey! And what you see, and what do you say to a person when you see them that is in the military? What do you say to them? Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Right.
And part of that is 28 massacres that are, and you don't, and this is just Vietnam. These are the ones that they released. You don't even know about the other ones. I'm just saying. Military discounts. Why not? Why can't I get a discount for being an upstanding citizen?
Sure. Got a point.
Oh, here's another one. Number 9. Toxic waste in Tonawanda, New York. This guy writes, my hometown was littered with radioactive waste by the federal government. Apparently, the federal government dumped more than 37 million gallons of radioactive caustic waste from the World War II atomic bomb project. No wonder cancer and thyroid conditions are the norm in this area of Tonawanda, New York.
It's in New York.
Yo, this is some asshole shit. Oh, check this one out. This one should hit home for a gang of us. Number 10, the deaths of the Space Shuttle Challenger astronauts.
I've heard something about this. Yeah, go ahead.
When the Space Shuttle Challenger was destroyed, it was reported that all 7 astronauts were killed instantly. It was revealed decades later that some, if not all of the astronauts survived the initial explosion and was as the cockpit cabin had enough protection to not be breached. For 2 minutes and 45 seconds, they were all awake and were aware that they were plummeting towards the Earth, towards the Atlantic Ocean. Understandably, NASA knew the news of their terrifying death would cripple the space program even more than it already has.
I mean, that makes sense. It does.
This is a sketchy ass spot, bro. And you believe in these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But they fuck you on the back end all the time.
All the time. Every time, pretty much.
Check this out. Number 11. Forced sterilization of Native American women. Indian Health Service practiced female sterilization on Native American women all the way through the 1970s. Kind of sobering knowing that we were using tax dollars to suppress indigenous birth rates less than 50 years ago. That's what someone wrote. Like, yeah. And they wrote that in sarcasm, by the way.
Big time.
Operation PBSUCCESS. PB success is pretty much what it says. And this is the CIA, again, overthrew the democratically elected Guatemalan leader and armed, funded, and trained an army which killed and tortured many civilians. That's the American way, buddy. How you think Al-Qaeda got their weapons?
Yeah.
How you think Al-Qaeda got how they got was it M16s?
They didn't make them.
There's only one place that makes those.
That's true.
That's the good old US of A.
I mean, hey, it took Tony Stark getting kidnapped to figure out to change his shit, change his ways.
Hey.
He's like, hey, y'all motherfuckers about to blow the world up with my shit.
All right.
Same shit.
Number 13. Operation Northwoods. The plan was proposed to JFK, who ultimately turned it down. Good for JFK.
Okay.
It called for the CIA
again
to commit terrorist acts against U.S. civilians across the United States and frame Cuba, allowing us the right to invade, dispose of Castro and the communist government there. Where we heard that from? That's 9/11, bro.
Sure is.
You know who didn't turn it down? George W. They presented it again to George W. That sounds exactly like Al Qaeda and Osama bin Laden. Sounds exactly like it. It's exactly how that worked. Lastly, number 14. The 1958 Tybee Island mid-air collision. And this is one U.S. bomber accidentally dropped a nuclear bomb a short distance from Savannah, Georgia. But luckily, it didn't detonate. Hey, so if you're in Georgia right now,
You shouldn't be.
Let me tell you how these motherfuckers don't give a shit about you. They just accidentally dropped a nuclear. We accidentally dropped a nuclear bomb. Whoops.
Hey.
And luckily, it did not detonate. And it's still there. But it would be more dangerous to retrieve it than to leave it alone.
So you're just sitting
It's
there.
still fucking
living
there.
around that motherfucker.
I wonder how many people. I bet you that motherfucker is underneath of a strip mall.
It is. Or they built something. They built some shit around that motherfucker.
While you lined up to get your Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Right. It's a fucking nuke.
There's a nuke underneath that motherfucker.
Underneath that bitch. Oh my God.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting as fuck when I saw it on the news. That's crazy talk.
That is crazy.
Oh, well, you can't trust anybody, man.
Nah.
Trust yourself. That's the whole we the people thing. We the people need to do something and actually take and make democracy worth a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We the people, like, people in Japan right now, straight up protesting. And I saw a thing where a motherfucker took, they threw tear gas at a crowd. This motherfucker, this Japanese motherfuckers, this motherfucker took the tear gas, had a gas mask on, put the motherfucker in a canister of liquid nitrogen to diffuse the tear gas, and then threw the bitch back at him. Hey, now that's how you protest.
That's how you fucking.
That's how you protest. You don't get scared when the cops come. These motherfuckers like, hey, we got enough nerds. We got this shit taken care of, bro. Tear gas, that's nothing. Who's got liquid nitrogen? I don't know where you get liquid nitrogen from, but who's got the liquid nitrogen?
He's got the liquid nitrogen.
Yo, you can't trust your own man. I'm telling you, we the people need to actually take stock in what the fuck is happening with us, our government, and everything else. These motherfuckers are treating us like they don't give a fuck, dude. They literally accidentally dropped a nuclear bomb in Savannah, Georgia, bro.
In Georgia. You're acting like it's
like
far.
that's continental,
like
you know.
right
Yeah, that's
there.
not like you dropped it off the coast of Hawaii, where people are gonna be like, oh, at least it's not us. Yeah, that motherfucker is in Georgia, which means that affects the DMV, that affects North Carolina, that affects Louisiana, that affects Alabama, that affects pretty much the Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just can't fuck around and be like, nah, well, it didn't blow up. But what if it did, bro?
God damn.
And they didn't give a fuck, and it's still there.
Sitting there.
Yeah. And this is how lucky you are that it didn't explode, because it says that they think it's safer to leave it than to go get it.
How is it like safer to leave?
What? Come on, man.
That is crazy.
Stop it. Oh my gosh. Well, hey.
On
a good note, Esther Dean's my girlfriend.
Esther Dean's he's got a new boo.
Drop it low, girl.
He's got a new girlfriend, and
I mean, what? What else do you say after that?
We it ain't much else to say. Daniel's got a new boo.
Got that?
He got a new girl.
I just read you a bunch of declassified shit that is mine, but like you got to let that shit soak in.
Yeah.
And this is what I like to say about the podcast. A lot of times we talk crazy shit, right? We got our little things that we do. However, we do drop some knowledge. Yeah. And when we do drop this knowledge, I hope that the listeners of this podcast soak that shit in, and it does some type of spark in something that makes you do more research, and then you become some type of activist in your own community and in your own life. Because guess what? Folks don't give a fuck for real. There's no way in hell that Peachy County is the richest historically black county of all the nation, right? And the school systems that suck so much dick.
They're horrible here.
There's no way that should be a thing. That's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. You pay all this money for your houses, live outside your means just to live in this county, and guess what? Your kids go to school and pretty much are just seeing Spot run until high school. You know what I mean? Doing basic shit. Some people, yeah, there's a couple kids in AP this, AP that, but they're not putting forth the effort to make your school systems the way they should. Anne Arundel County school system is pretty good. Howard County school system is pretty good. All these other white counties, their school systems is fucking phenomenal. How many A's do you have in PG County? I'll wait. Matter of fact, send it to us on Facebook. Wine Bottles and Washcloth Podcast on Facebook. Put it in the comment section. When this episode posts, put it in the comment section and tell me what A school that's not private.
I was about to say.
Give me one A school
just about to say
that's not private.
School.
There's a public A school in PG County.
Yeah.
and you pay a gang of money in taxes and a gang of money for your house.
Mm-hmm.
And your school system is some shit, and they treat you like garbage out there.
Sure
That's
do.
all I'm saying. As black people, we need to rise up and do something. I mean, I'm pretty sure white people listen to this too, and that's cool. If you're an ally, you're an ally. You know what I'm saying? But you understand what we're saying. Right. Don't sit around and be, oh, I don't want to listen to this podcast no more because they are down. No. Fair is fair, bro. Like, that's just what it is. We just need to do better as a people. That's it. That's my preaching is for the week. I'm not doing no more preaching. Back to crazy shit.
Hey, no. And on that note, I mean, I think we
we've done it.
Yeah, I think we went through the whole everything.
Hey.
That's cool. I mean, we ended on a good note.
We did. Mandela, you cool?
I am okay, brother.
That's right.
Doing it big, eating a chicken sandwich from the roaming rooster. You are not bullshitting. It is way better than the Papa spinach eater. And the motherfuckers who are not open on football Sunday, I don't get.
Right. Fucking Chick-fil-A. I can go for a sandwich, right? Hey, it's Saturday. I can get one.
Let's leave here and go get a chicken sandwich.
I'm like, hey, it's Saturday. We can actually do this. We used to record on Sundays.
That's right.
It's Saturday now. Hey, the motherfuckers got a Chick-fil-A in Atlanta in their new stadium.
Do they?
Oh, you know that?
Hey.
So that was the big deal.
That's a win.
We're gonna end on this one, but it's a brand new stadium in Atlanta.
It's open on Sunday.
No.
What the fuck is it there for?
That's the whole point.
What a waste of space.
They put a big ass Chick-fil-A. I mean, of course, it's like a humongous one. Put it in that joint. It will not be open on Sundays for football.
What? So you got to show up a day before and get it?
No, they said it'll be because they use that bitch for it's a multi-use facility. They was like, it'll be open when they do college games. It'll be there for tractor pulls and concerts and everything else. But it will not be there when the Falcons play on Thursdays or Monday nights.
It'll be there.
It'll be there. Saturday nights or whatever.
But majority of their games, not so much.
No, not so much.
Hey, I would love to be in that meeting.
That is crazy.
I would love to be in that meeting. Like, hey, we're going to get this Chick-fil-A in here. Oh, that's great.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's great. Let's bring it. Oh, we're not going to open on Sunday for the game. What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. What we thought. Yeah. No. Settle down. What we thought was that this is a big stadium. People are going to do things. Like, they're going to be concerts, right? There's going to be Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw? You like that?
Like,
yeah. Kevin Hart, maybe?
We're a football stadium.
Yeah. Shut up. Someone shut that football guy up. So, yeah. Okay. So we're going to, college football. There's going to be a bowl game here, right? Yeah. You know when it'll be open? For those. We're open for those. Monday through Saturday.
That shit is not open.
But it's
on
the
Sunday.
Falcon Stadium. We play on Sundays. Yeah. Here's the thing. Do you play on Monday night? Not this season. Well. Do you play on Thursday night? Yeah, we do. We'll be open for that.
We'll be open for that shit.
Yeah, we'll be open for that. We'll be there with bells on. And you know what we don't do is we don't run out of chicken sandwiches like those other bitches. Because we're Chick-fil-A. We run this shit out here in them. Gang. Chick-fil-A out.
On that note, hey, this is episode 12.
1-2.
Thanks for listening.
As always.
Comment, share.
All that shit. Make sure you share this shit, man. We're going global out here.
We are everywhere, man. Listen to us. We got YouTube, Facebook. We're on everywhere, man.
Twitter. We're everywhere.
Spotify,
Instagram.
Apple Podcasts, Instagram. We're everywhere.
If you want to listen to us, there's no way you should not be able to reach out and listen to our craziness.
Damn right.
And if you in Australia, bring your ass onto this podcast.
Hell yeah.
Listen to us.
Hey, and hit us up so we can come out there to the barbecue.
In Russia, we still waiting for your ass.
Oh,
maybe after Trump.
Maybe.
We get this motherfucker out of office. We get Russia again.
Boom.
Make America great again. Trump out, bitches.
All right, y'all. Next week.
Peace out, you hoes.